I buy and trade.
How can you remove the touch of Zanzel? It's it can be removed by like anti-venom spells. Stone, yeah. They can be removed by like anti-venom spells, I believe. I think even stone form, like dwarf stone form, will remove it. Like if you learn first aid anti-venom, I think that'll remove it. Pretty sure. No, I don't think a priest can. I don't think so. Let me check. Yeah, I think only anti-poison. Because it's a poison, I believe. That's the rogue quest item, right? I think so. It's like the rogue thing. What's up, George? How's it going? I'm still like my mouth's still hurting from my dental surgery I had this morning. But I'm hopped up on what is this? I'm taking hydrocodone. So I got some hydrocodone. First they wouldn't give me much hydrocodone though, which is too bad because once their shots and shit wore off, oh my god, it freaking hurts. Yeah, I don't like the dentist either, but I had this wisdom tooth in the bottom left side of my mouth that had a cavity in it, and it's been giving me problems for a long time, and it just got some rot basically on it that was going below the gum line, and if they wanted to save the tooth, it would have been really expensive. So it's just like, well, they recommended just pulling it out. I'm like, fine. I was like, I don't need it. It's like nobody sees that tooth that's way in the bottom left back of my mouth, and so I was just like, you know what, just yank it. The lady who was doing the surgery, she was assisting the doctor. She said, "Man, you got good dental insurance." I go, "Why is that?" She said, "It's only going to cost you $57 today." She said, "Most people it costs them around $500." I was like, "Yeah, I have good dental insurance." Thank goodness for good dental insurance. I don't know. I doubt it. I don't think I can with this weak rogue. I mean, look how much damage that guy did, and he's not Hogger. You know what I mean? This is a hardcore character, so I can't use the auction house. I can't use the mailbox. I can't trade with other players, so I don't have good gear. You know, like I'm running around in white gear. The only green gear I have is a drop off mob. And I can use gear that's dropped off of enemies, and I can use any gear that I can craft. But even so, like trying to kill Hogger right now, I probably would just, he probably would, well, I'm pretty sure he would kill me. You know, but it's possible I might be able to kill him, but it's not worth the effort. Because my hardcore run would be over if I died. Ah. I don't know why it didn't target him. No, I can't. I can't party. Oh, shit. God. I can't party with people. And I can't. Yeah, the hardcore rules are pretty strict. You know, you can't trade with anybody. You can't use the mail. Can't use the auction house. Can't party with people. The only dungeons you can do, you have to do with a full group of other hardcore players. And every player has to be within the level range of the dungeon. It's a pretty solo type adventure. I mean, you're challenged. Now, of course, if I get killed by a horde, unfortunately, that does count as a death. So. Yeah. I mean, STV, like, at 30 would be pretty, would be pretty, pretty, almost, yeah, it would not be good. Man, can I get used to having to hit the enter key before I type slash commands? I keep hitting slash. Because like in normal WoW clients, you can just type slash and it'll open up the window. But yeah, STV, ST Vietnam is aptly named for being heavy PvP. So yeah, probably, if I do go to STV, I'd probably be like level 40 when I do. You know what I mean? I mean, if I was really smart, I would have hardcore leveled a lot faster. You know what I mean? I would have like no lifed it. So that way, if you can out level everybody, then obviously it's easier for you to stay alive. I mean, if you're like higher level than everybody else in the server, I mean, the highest level players in the server are probably only around 50 right now, maybe 45, 50, somewhere in that range. I didn't play the day the server released, and I have obviously not been no lifing it. I've been just doing leveling like I always do, which is At a very casual, slow pace. You know what I mean? I chill. I'm a chill leveler. But I would like to level more, catch up some of the other players, but you know, work kind of gets in the way. And I had to go to that, you know, surgery today, so that kind of put me down for the count most of today. Thanks, man. Yeah, my mouth is swollen really badly. So it's kind of hard to talk right now. I mean, I can talk, but it hurts a little bit. I'll grab this herb over here. I want to continue to level up my herbalism so we can start making some better potions. There he is. There's Hogger right there. He's only 11 elite, but man, elites, if he's tuned the way he was in original vanilla League, he'll be pretty rough. Yeah, hey David. Yeah, if I die, normally like what I do is like before when we're doing hardcore, normally if you die, you're done, right? You can't play the character anymore. That's normally what you do. But since this is Kronos, like this is not the server that we normally do hardcore on, right? I'm just doing hardcore for fun. So I'm actually calling it softcore. So if I die, all it's going to mean is that my hardcore part of the challenge is over. I'm actually gonna keep the character, keep leveling, because I go on vacation in a couple weeks, and when I come back from vacation on the 28th of November, I'll be doing the Season of Mastery, and that's also a hardcore challenge, and that's going to be very difficult because yeah, normally if you die, I just delete the character. But in this case, what I'm going to do is if I die, I'll probably keep playing the character. It just means the hardcore challenge is over, and that means that you won't see hardcore in the title anymore, and I'll remove the hardcore Road to Ragnaros emblems, because it'll just become a normal character that I'm leveling. I don't really want to delete the character because I don't have time to start over and do another hardcore challenge, just simply because in a couple weeks I'll be on vacation, and then when I get back from vacation, you know, like I said, I'll be playing the Season of Mastery, and I'll be doing the hardcore challenge there, so... And on that hardcore challenge, if I die, then you have to start over, you know. And I've successfully leveled. Yeah, I mean, I've been doing hardcore. Hardcore's been around for a while. Like if you go to the hardcore website, right? You go to classichardcore.net, right? So this is the website. They've been doing hardcore for a while. Now you can see Road to Ragnaros starts on November 16th. There's also a really cool add-on, David. Yeah. No one's done it yet, and that's what the Road to Ragnaros is. So Road to Ragnaros is everybody's and there's a guild, right? So when the server launches, they'll pick a PvE server, a PvE Season of Mastery server, because PvP would be too difficult because people would target us as we all have to stream to verify that we actually did level without dying. But we also have an add-on that they've created, a really good one. That allows us to not really do certain things. So like if I go to Discord here, right? So here's the hardcore Discord as well. But if you go, ooh, what's this? What's Something else. So here you can see, like, when you install the hardcore add-on, okay, and you log into the server, it'll tell you right away, hardcore enabled, start recording. So that you have to record all of your footage to be verified that you didn't die, right? And then once you reach level 60 in the Season of Mastery Road to Ragnaros challenge, at 60, then you can group and do dungeons as much as you want. But if at any point that you die, you have to delete your character, okay? So at any point during 1 to 60, if you die, or anytime after. So if you die on your character, you have to delete. Now, so what they're going to do is they're going to get together a raid of 40 people, and they're probably going to try to create multiple 60s, so they have players on standby. Like, each character person doing the raid will probably be working on another 60 as well, so that if they die, they can just bring in their alternate 60. And yeah, and they're going to try to do Ragnaros. I mean, is it going to be possible? I have no idea. It's going to be really, really, really difficult, okay? But yeah, that's the goal of Road to Ragnaros. Also on the add-on here, you can see, I was testing the add-on yesterday. So if I go to like the mailbox and try to use the mailbox, it says right here, the hardcore add-on tells me hardcore mode is enabled, mailbox access is blocked. So it actually, the add-on itself blocks the mailbox, blocks trading, and I'm sure it probably blocks AH and and all that other stuff. So you can see here, so they'll set up a guild for Road to Ragnaros. I haven't seen if they've announced like what guild it is, because I don't think we know the names of the servers. We will know the names of the servers though on November 11th, because on November 11th the early name registration opens, right, for Season of Mastery. So, but if you go into the Hall of Legends, here's where people who have been verified as leveling to 60 without dying, and you can see here Nom Nom's done one. He's done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different characters. He's leveled to 60 without dying. Statics has done 4, and and if you go in here, you can see my warrior. Let's see. Here's me. I leveled a warrior to 60 without dying, and you can get your name in the Hall of Legends if you actually record all your footage, and you actually submit it for review, and they review the footage and make sure that you did indeed, level. And yeah, I played Conquest of Azeroth. Yeah. What's up, Reaper? I played Conquest of Azeroth. It's good. I mean, it's a good idea, sure, to make new classes and all that. And I like some of the classes, especially the Sun Cleric. The Sun Cleric's one of my favorites. And I think it's got potential, but there's a lot of work. Dude, there's a lot of work that needs to be done on Conquest of Azeroth, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of the spells the animations aren't very good, and some of the spells are a little clunky, and I'm not sure what they were thinking of when they created them, and so, but yeah, I mean, I've played it. Reaper, oh, you know me, Reaper, I'm always playing, I'm always jumping around. Yeah, Reaper, this Kronos launched this vanilla private server, like, I don't know, like 3 days ago or something, 3 or 4 days ago, so I'm just playing on here, because I go on, like I said, I go on vacation November 14th. I'm leaving for vacation, so I'm just playing this until I go on vacation, and then when I come back, I'll be doing Season of Mastery. You guys are making me talk too much. My mouth is killing me from my mouth surgery, so if I start responding via text responses, don't be surprised. Is there a...
Safe travels. Have a good
Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Yeah, it is. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a better ping today than I normally get. That's pretty hard for me to stop talking. But yeah, my mouth is all swollen. Or they pulled a tooth. They extracted a tooth out today, so my lower left jaw is really swollen. I kind of would rather be doing the Night Elf quest, to be honest. I might go to the Night Elf zone here pretty soon. No one's tried to do Ragnaros hardcore, no. The hardcore players have not tried that. That's because there were no rules around it, right? So the rules for hardcore always stipulated that normally what it was once you reached level 60, you were a normal character then. You know what I mean? You were like no longer doing hardcore. You could die and you were fine. You were basically immortal. That's what we like to call it. That's why when you reach 60 and get verified, it's called...
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
It's called Immortal Verified, you know? So it wasn't something they thought about doing. But now with Season of Mastery coming out, they've decided to make that a new challenge. And yes, this is a 1.12.1. Well, I don't like to play Classic WoW because of all the boosting. The boosting and the gold selling and all that shit, in my opinion, there's other reasons, but those are the primary reasons that I really have no desire to play Classic WoW. The only reason I'm going to play Season of Mastery is because we're doing the Road to Ragnaros challenge. That's the only reason. If there was no Road to Ragnaros challenge, I wouldn't be playing Season of Mastery. I'd be playing something else. Because in the world of hardcore, we can contain that shit, right? Like, you know, nobody buys gold, nobody's boosting anybody, because it's... Not only is it against the rules, but the new add-on they've created will pretty much prevent that. You know, that's not even going to be possible. This poor guy's going to get himself killed. Yeah, I mean, I don't like Blizzard either. You know. I don't really like Blizzard as a company either for, you know, for the things they've done. But I'm not going to let that prevent me, you know, prevent that. I can't talk. So, my teeth. My tooth hurts. I'm not going to allow that to keep me from playing Season of Mastery because I like the hardcore community. I like Cargos. I like some of the people that are involved in the hardcore community, and I find it fun. So, you know, I can set aside Blizzard's shenanigans to play with friends. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go do the Night Elf quests. I hate Westfall. I do not like Westfall. Wait, there's another silver leaf. Let's grab that. Alright, George. Have a good one, man.
next we meet.
Oh, my mouth hurts. I just took a hydrocodone and 2 Advils. Run, damn you. She looks good in her blue pants, huh? Look at those new fancy blue pants. Yeah. No, these are good old, what are they, gray pants? They're gray, warped leather pants. The funny part is those were an upgrade for me. You know, that was an upgrade. You got to take the upgrades where you can find them. I got a blue cape, I got blue hair, and I got blue pants. I need like, do I even have blue in my feet? I think maybe, yeah. There's a little bit of blue down there. And my gloves have, well, my gloves are kind of a brown hunter thing. Man, it's amazing that I've got all these painkillers in me, and yet my tooth still hurts. That's pretty amazing. And tooth pain is the worst. Well, actually, after I had my knee surgery, man, oh my god, that was the most pain I've ever felt from like just an injury was my knee surgery. After knee surgery, like about 4 hours after knee surgery, after the meds wore off. Oh my god, talk about excruciating pain. That was actually really painful. I remember I was trying to get to the pharmacy to get my pain medications, and I had to come from an hour away from where my doctor was, and he was in a different area, and it took longer to get in and out of the doctor's office than I thought. So by the time I got to the pharmacy to get my pain meds, the meds I was on, well, the pain pills they had given me had worn off, and so I was literally in the pharmacy waiting for them to finish my prescription, and there were tears just, I was just standing there. It wasn't like I was crying. There were just tears streaming, just kind of dripping out of my eyes, because just the pain I was in was so intense. It was just like super intense pain. It was like somebody had like on the inside of my. It felt like somebody on the inside of my bones was stabbing from the inside of my bones outwards. That's what it felt like. Oh man, it hurt. I couldn't get that hydrocodone fast enough in me, man. I'm like, I remember after that surgery though, they gave me some serious pain medication, like some really strong stuff. It was the kind that's so strong it makes you basically fall asleep. I mean, you're basically just so tired, it knocks you out. I need what do we got in here? I could probably, let's see. Don't I have some? Yeah, here we go. Let me turn the light on in here. It's getting dark in the office. Every time I see Reaper's name, I always think of that game. The guy works for one of the game websites, you know, Reaper X. And he always opens up his videos going, "It is I, Reaper X." I do have some yogurt here. It's about the only thing I can eat. You should have seen all the blood coming out of my mouth. Like, so they had this big wad of gauze in my mouth, right? I had that in my mouth from the doctor's office, and I took that out, and they gave me some more gauze to put in there. When I took that out, I mean, it was just red blood gushing. I mean, it was nasty. It was gross. I like went up to the sink, and I could just feel this big glob of shit in my mouth, and when I kind of spit in the sink, it was just this big blob of deep red blood. It was like, holy shit. It was nasty. Skibber stalks. Hello, goddess watch over you. Back in my home turf. Back in the land of the elves, the night elves. But I am but a lonely noob. I've been cast aside. Did you guys got to read the backstory? Where's the backstory? Where is it? Born a lonely noob night elf, she tries to master the ways of stealth and assassination. Cast aside as a child, this forgotten night elf seeks revenge for her treatment. Unlike others of her kin, she does not find the emerald dream to her liking. They must pay. You know, I always like to give a little backstory to my character, right? May the stars be with you. Oh, I should check the bag vendor. Since I've got probably good reputation with the Elven faction, might be able to get bags cheaper. Yeah, I definitely should upgrade. Try to buy another bag if I can. I think he's right. Well, here's general good vendor. Journeyman, tailor, clothier, tailoring supplies. Here we go. Yeah, see, brown leather satchel. Only 22.5. We're gonna get some clam meat for cooking, so we can upgrade our food. Ooh, I got a cloak. Look at that. Feral Cloak of Stamina. Oh, yeah. 20 more health. You gotta love that. He's like, don't kill my brother. You're killing my brother. Don't. Yeah, you know what? And you're next, buddy. Can't skin anymore, so actually not being able to skin is gonna probably it might actually speed me up because so many mobs you can skin out here. I'd be skinning every mob I kill, which is good and bad. Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. Bathroom break. we are back. I love Westfall. I mean, Darkshore. It's like to me, this is like the most beautiful zone in all of Vanilla WoW. And just everything just looks so well done. I'll come back and kill those guys in a minute.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Hello. Good luck, friend.
What's he got now?
You got my attention. Watch your back.
Why do I have to keep turning this shit off, man? It's like the third time I've turned that off. Stop putting up in the Blizzard scrolling text. I don't want to see it. All I have is show combat state, yet I'm still seeing other... whatever. Whatever. I do have some yogurt here I can eat. I actually just like yogurt, so I didn't go out and like buy yogurt because I had oral surgery. I just actually had yogurt in the fridge. I'm like, yeah, I can eat yogurt. That won't hurt my tooth. With the big gaping hole that's in my jaw. Oh, this guy's fast. That sucker's quick. Hear him talking to me? He's a talking. War-torn hand grips. Yeah. shit.
You can kiss your ass goodbye.
What's up, Purdy? I'm all good. I was just, making you get nervous. Well, I got the bleeding to stop, so I don't have to. I don't have to have the gauze in my mouth right now. The gauze was just to get the bleeding to stop. No, my mouth hurts like hell. It hurts really bad, but I ran to the. I actually, when I got out of the doctor, I didn't go to get the meds. My wife picked me up, and she's like, "Do you want to go get your meds?" And I said, "Well, no." I said we'll just go later and get them or something. I said they're probably not ready yet, right, at the drugstore. And so then she ended up going out with her mom to a park. So she's been gone all day. And so I was taking Advil. But when all the pain medication, the shots they shot me up at the dentist wore off, oh my God, I was in excruciating pain. So I literally jumped in my car and drove up to the drugstore. And I got the hydrocodone, Of course, they only gave me 6 pills. Like, great. 6 pills. Take 1 pill every 4 to 6 hours. Those will last me a whole 2 days, maybe 2.5. And so yeah, I'm on hydrocodone right now, and I also took 2 Advil. And it still hurts. Like I can still feel the pain in there. It's not too bad right now, but I probably shouldn't be talking. Honestly, it's probably making it worse. But I was in bed I slept for about 3 hours, surrounded by 3 cats. The cat. Whenever I'm sick or not feeling well, the cats always know. They always know. Plus, when I tried to talk to them, and I had gauze in my mouth, it's like, "Hello, Cyrus." It's like they're like, "What the hell's wrong with you?" And so I laid down in bed and I slept for about 2 or 3 hours, which is good. I needed to sleep anyway. Oh yeah, I was surrounded by 3 cats. And what's funny is I laid in bed, and then one of the cats jumped up in bed with me, and then I fell asleep. And then when I woke up, that's when I realized I was surrounded by 3 cats. They had come and jumped in bed while I was sleeping. I kind of woke up and moved my foot, and it hit something. I go, "What's that?" And I looked down, and there's a black cat. And then I kind of rolled over and pushed my arm out, and I hit something else. I go, "What's that?" I go, "That's a white cat." Here, let's see if I got the video. Let's see. Hold on a second. Oh shit, my wife tried to call me. Hold on a second. Yeah, sorry, I muted it when I tried to call my wife. Oh, she's calling. Of course. Hello. Hi, baby. Sorry about that. That was my wife. Yeah, no, the hardcore page is something that the hardcore community put together. There's some graphic designers that I believe they actually hired some these people, some graphic people to put together some of the hardcore community assets. It's actually some of the. I think it's the same person that's used by some of the other pretty common streamers. Like I know what's his name? Who's that muscular dude? Oh, what's his name? His name Bajira. Bajira. I think Bajira also uses the same graphic designer for some of his overlays and stuff. And Cargos and those guys also got a hold of the same person, I believe, the same designer, and created some of those things. Like if you go to the hardcore Discord, you can get a hold of some of the content that she's created. She or he go into stream assets, Road to Ragnaros, these different hardcore animated badges, Warlock, a couple Warlock ones here. There's a Frost Mage, Priest, Here's the Road to Ragnaros one. Here's the original World of Warcraft hardcore emblem. And yeah, you can grab them right off the stream. You can grab them right off to the Discord here. So if you just go to the classic hardcore Discord, if you don't have the link to the hardcore Discord, I mean, I can put it in the stream. Yeah, you just load them into OBS as an image. I mean, those are just images you can load. But there's also, I have to log off here for a second to help my wife. She's bringing quite a bit of stuff up the stairs. So, but if I go to my YouTube channel folder here, where is it? Like here's some of the overlays you can see here that I've got. I don't have all of them down in here. And then here's some of the original hardcore images, hardcore banner. There's some animations like this one here, which is what I use. I actually use this one. I actually use this one for my new sub on my stream, my OBS. Yeah, but there's some different ones. There's a WoW hardcore, like what they call these stingers. These are kind of like transitions you can use when transitions from frames to other frames. I don't get a whole lot into OBS. I don't do a lot of crazy stuff, but I mean, one of these days I probably should. There's some other stuff that they've done. Some class design images here. You can zoom these in if you want to get a good look at these. And there's some animated stuff. Let's take a look at these. Here's a really cool, Orc Warrior animated one. So that's nice. Yeah, all this stuff is from, I think, the same designer. So. The dwarf is your Discord picture. But yeah, I'm going to take a break because my wife's going to be here pretty soon. So I'm going to hang out with the wife for a bit, but I'll come back and stream again probably in about between an hour to 2 hours. I'll be back. And I'm going to hopefully get up to about level 20. Since I slept like 3 hours earlier, I probably can stream for another like 3 hours later. Maybe I'll stream from like 9 to 1 a.m. or something, and see how far we can get. I'm just it's always slow for me when I level up in the beginning because I'm kind of doing the professions. Like I had to skin a lot to make money because I had no money, and then I picked herbalism, so I'm running around picking flowers. So there's and I'm also raising my cooking, so that's why I was killing the crabs for the clam meat. Actually, I need to see how much clam meat do I have. Crawler meat.
What brings you here?
So that's why I had all the clam meat, so I could cook that stuff up. Because we want to get, when you're playing a hardcore character, all this stuff really matters, having good, food, having your professions leveled up, because it's the only thing you can do to help yourself, because you can't trade with other players and you can't do dungeons and you can't do all that other stuff. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, Pretty. Have a good one. But I will catch you guys later. I'm going to take a break, and I'll be back in a bit. Take care, everybody. Peace out.